How are you getting on, folks? My name is Carmel, and in this week's recipe we're going to make some sausage rolls. So if you visit Ireland, you will definitely see sausage rolls. They're everywhere. We love eating them. Most places you'll see them in are like delis at petrol stations or the delis at supermarkets. So a sausage roll is basically a sausage rolled in pastry. So sausage meat flavored with whatever you want to flavor it with. Today we're going to do a standard sage and onion sausage roll. So the detailed recipe can be found underneath the video in the description panel. You're going to need some sausage meat. I use some breadcrumbs, flour, softened onions, puff pastry from the supermarket or homemade, egg, dried sage, dried parsley, and salt and pepper. So we're going to start by preparing our onions. So we are going to start on a medium heat with olive oil and butter. And then we're going to turn down our heat to low heat. We're going to add in our onions. The idea here is we want to soften the onions but not brown them. So now our onions are prepared. We're going to take them off the heat and we're going to prepare our pork sausage meat. In a bowl, we're going to prepare our pork sausage. I add breadcrumbs. That will help soak up the extra fat from the meat without making your pastry soggy. We're going to add in our dry ingredients, our parsley, our sage, our salt and pepper, and our flour. And then we're going to add in our wet ingredients, our egg for binding, and then we're going to add in our onions. So here we're going to give the mixture a really good mix to make sure that all the ingredients are combined. Breadcrumbs will soak up the excess moisture, keeping the inside of the sausage roll moist and preventing your pastry from getting soggy. So I cut out 2 pieces of wax paper and I roll out the sausage meat to the width of the wax paper, and then I place that in the fridge. Don't lose any sleep over puff pastry. Rough puff pastry or short crust. I leave a link to make the pastry if you wish to. If not, if you don't want to, just buy a sheet of puff pastry at your local supermarket and flour up your rolling pin, roll it out to the width of the piece of wax paper and keeping it in a rectangular shape. You have the puff pastry rolled out. Just take the sausage meat out of the fridge, roll it into the roll of pastry, and I beat up an egg and I just paste the edges with my beaten egg. And the egg is just going to help it from splitting in the oven and just keep it as a roll. So then I roll up the sausage. You can trim off the edges here if you have a little excess. I roll it up into a sausage roll and I take my beaten egg and I give it a really thick layer of egg on the outside, and that's going to give you a lovely flaky crispy edge to your pastry. Cut it to size. I find if you dip your knife into warm water, it will help you cut through the softness of the sausage roll. Cut them as big or small as you like and place them on your baking sheet, and then I put some sesame seeds on top to give them a crisp. I place them in the fridge while I'm preheating my oven to 200 degrees Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit. So bake them for 20 minutes until crispy and golden brown, and then take them out and just let them sit for maybe 5 to 10 minutes to cool. Enjoy them with ketchup or any dipping sauce you like. I hope you enjoyed watching the video today, and hopefully you'll try the recipe. And if not, if you ever visit Ireland, at least you'll know what a sausage roll is. Thank you for watching today. See you in the next one.